Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Just gonna probably be my last video of 2021, and just again wanted to show you some of the sausage making that I'm doing here. Working a couple different things, and first and foremost, I wanted to revisit this car that I decaled the other day. This is the Gibbs number 54 unsponsored Xfinity win that he had at Charlotte. And let me show you what I'm looking at here, because I don't think I have it quite done yet. So you can see I've got everything on here that I should. There's a couple fuzzies here I gotta clean up. And I'm just putting coats of sealer on it. But I noticed something when I was looking at some pictures. So let me bring my phone in here. Check this out. So this is the race car, right? And look what we've got here. Look at this like light gray area over this. It's a hood flap on the right side of the car. See that? I don't know why it's colored like a light gray, but you can see it there as he's doing the burnouts. And yeah, look at this one. See that? It's definitely, so that's white, right? So it's gray, and it looks like it's in two pieces. There's like a gray square almost, and then like a gray line above it. So yeah, I'm going to try to find out what I've got some spare decals here and see if I can't replicate that here on this car. Okay? So let's close out of that. And let's see what we've got in my backup decal, so to say. Okay? Move this closer. And I'm going to work on that Goettl car here as well. So these are my spares. I've broken them into my Kenseth spares and my no Kenseth spares. So let's see what I've got that I might be able to use. Gray, kind of a grayish color, and I may be barking up the wrong tree here already. I think I've got what I need somewhere else. So there's some dark gray, but I don't think that's the right color. Yeah, let's see. This 3M. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna find it there. Tell you what, let me see if I have that, because some of the Kenseth decals kind of have a gray to it here. Where might they be? You can see all of the Kenseth cars that I've got over the years, stuff that I've kind of stolen from and just throwing in here because I think I might need it later. I hate throwing stuff away. I'm definitely a pack rat. Definitely a pack rat when it comes to, especially when it comes to decals. I've got these little Smirnoff Ice ones, but that's not enough. Okay, so let's go to another little folder I have. My spare and source of decals. So I've got some. Yeah, this may be the ticket. So here's a sheet of all white Matt Kenseth signatures. I actually had that special made from Pato, and now here's I've got Now I just got white decals here, and then here's what I'm looking for. I knew I had it. So this is just a sheet of silver kind of gray lines. And I've actually never used it before, so. Alright, so let's see if I can do this here. So I'm thinking, yeah, the big line is going to do good for that. Just kind of estimating here. I can always trim more. Okay. And then I'm going to grab one of these lines here for that thinner line that was above it. Okay. I think that's good enough. Okay. All right. I think that'll work, guys. Alrighty, so now let's see if I can line this up and get this in the water. I'm not looking for anything, I think, as far as like any slantedness or anything. I just kind of want a straight cut. And let's see. I like using the end of that thing because I know that's straight. Let's see what this looks like here. Yeah, I think that'll be good. I think that'll be good. Now, let's see if I can get this line to be the same. The same distance, or close to it, right? That is, okay? Definitely seeing some sausage making here, guys. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Let's put that in the water here. You can see how long my stinking fingernails are. I definitely gotta cut those soon. They're way too long for working on these customs. Alright, so that's in the water, and then I'll be able to apply it there, and that'll be done. I finished this Taco Bell car, so just kind of letting it dry, and then I'll be able to put some sealer on it. Actually, I just noticed something. So I painted the roof lines before I put that large purple decal on, and I want to go over it with the Sharpie. Always hate the ends because it's your tip is like getting ready to go off and it will touch something, and you gotta be careful. Okay, happy with that, and I think, yeah. You can see how this kind of rides up a little high. I didn't trim the purple as much as I should. Kind of rose up there and touched that, so oh well. Alright, so here's my Grala Goettl car. Everything so far has been fairly straightforward. Getting this piece on across the front's always interesting. But this piece here is all one piece. And yeah, it was a pain in the butt, guys. Bringing it up over here, trying to get this all flat, trying to stretch it to where it would touch the back a little bit. I got a little bit of a gap there. And then, of course, trying to get this all smoothed out over this fender well. I got just a tiny wrinkle right there. You can see that. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with that. Just having that wrinkle right there. Let's see how it works on this side, guys. Let's see how it works on this side. I think usually this right side is a little bit easier, but we shall see. I've had this in the water for a while, so but yeah, I've got a lot of extra decals, kind of little pieces laying around that, you know, come in handy at different times. You know, you accumulate stuff over the years, and like I said, I don't like to throw stuff away unless I know I already have it, or I know I'm 99% not gonna need it. Then I'll chuck it. But I do like to keep those little tiny pieces. Alrighty. Okay. So I think this will stretch a little bit. You can see my points, right? That's kind of right on the edge, and I've got a pretty decent gap. So let's try to pull this and see if I can stretch to get that closer to the back. It's funny, it's not pulling. There it goes. Okay. 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 All right. This is going to be fun. Get the microsole on here. Try to work out these creases. Try not to create any new ones. I can already feel it kind of sticking. And I want this to come up. I already got it stuck on there pretty good. I need this up. Yeah, I need that. I need to release that there. Work this in. Ugh. You can see how this see how that creases right there? Well, so much for thinking that this side was going to be easier than the other side. It's kind of working out to be about the same. What is this? I don't know if that's easier to see or what, but I don't know. I want you guys to see some of this stuff, but you can see how painful this is. Alright, let's get some water on here. It's pretty soft. Persistence is the key. I've told you guys this before when you're working these things. You just got to keep going. You can't give up. No matter how ugly it looks. You just keep working it. Trying to be as careful as possible without ripping it. But I don't like how that T looks at all. So I've got a kind of a crease running through it. And what's going on back here? The G. Okay. All right. Trying, Brandon. Trying to get this as best as I can. Trying to get it as flat as possible, but I can see I've got a crease right there. Crease right there. Geo. Okay. It's not looking bad. Yeah, this was about as, the other side was about as painful. I got some creases here, guys, but it's not that bad right there on the top. The letters look okay. My concern on the top there, right above that, right here, right there, my concern is I'm going to rip it. And I don't want to do that. Definitely don't want to do that. So I had the microsole on it. You saw my kind of, two-step effort. Well, three-step. If you apply the decal, which is sitting in water, and then applied some microsole, and the microsole again gets it super soft and pliable, right? Much more pliable than it normally is. And then once I felt it was too soft, That's when I added more water to kind of dilute it. And yeah, so okay, that's not bad. Not bad. I'm fairly happy with that. I would have liked to have gotten that gap a little bit better, but that's not bad. I'll take it. I'll take it. How are we doing on this side? Looks pretty good. Alright, let's get some other decals on here. Leaf filter. Upside down. Grala. Very small signature here. With a win. I guess somebody else must have won or something. Maybe that was Allmendinger's win? I don't know. I encourage you guys, if you haven't already, make some New Year's resolutions. I made 3 today. I shouldn't say made 3. I drafted up 3 that I would like to follow through on in 2022. So, yeah, looking forward to that. Try to implement that. Improve, grow, you know, areas where I'm weak, where I need to be stronger, better. Yeah. Always room for improvement, that's for sure. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Of course. Yeah, I like that. I think that's a good color. And I think that's relatively realistic. Lining up on the car for what was actually driven on the racetrack. Kind of weird, but it's interesting what you see when you look at the pictures of the car. Alright guys, God bless.